All right, let's talk about Tokyo. It's this incredible, vibrant city, right? But what if I told you that just beyond all that energy, there's a secret garden waiting to be discovered? Today, we are pulling back the curtain on Keio Mogusaen.
I mean, you know that feeling, don't you? Tokyo's energy is amazing, it's absolutely electric, but after a while you need a break. You're looking for that one quiet spot where you can actually hear yourself think. A real pocket of peace.
Well, guess what? That perfect escape, it's real. And the best part is, it's not hours away in the countryside. It's just a short, easy train ride away. A whole world of peace and classic Japanese beauty is literally waiting for you.
So let's dive in. What is this place, this serene escape called Keio Mogusaen?
Okay, so Keio Mogusaen is this absolutely gorgeous traditional Japanese garden out in Hino City. It's perched up on the Tama Hills, and, that's the key. Being on that hill gives you these incredible views looking out, and it just feels like you've truly gotten away from it all. It's so special, in fact, that it's an officially designated historic site and a place of scenic beauty. It's the real deal.
And this isn't some new park. Nope, this garden has history. We're talking centuries of stories, literally etched into the landscape.
So get this, the garden's story starts all the way back in the 1700s, during what's called the Kyoho era. Then, by the time of the famous Edo period, samurai and all that, it was already a super popular scenic spot. It was like the Instagram-worthy location of its day, even showing up in old-school travel guides. Fast forward to 1957, and the Keio Corporation, the railway company, stepped in and took ownership, making sure this incredible place was preserved for everyone.
And because it's so beautiful, it's always been a huge inspiration for artists and writers. I mean, you can actually find monuments here with poems carved into them from famous figures like the poet Wakayama Bakusui and the absolute legend of haiku, Matsuo Basho. That's some serious cultural cred right there.
Now, the garden is amazing any time of year, but there is one event that makes it an absolute must-visit. We're talking about the famous Plum Festival, a total spectacle in shades of white and pink.
Okay, look at this. 800. Just let that number sink in for a second. What do you think that could be?
That is how many magnificent plum trees, or ume trees, are in this garden. Imagine that. 800 trees, all exploding into bloom across the hillside during the festival. You can just imagine the sight and the smell. It's got to be absolutely incredible.
Okay, so for anyone planning a trip, listen up. If you're going to be in Japan in 2026, you have to put this on your list. The Plum Festival, the Ume Matsuri, is happening from February 7th to March 8th. And it's not just the 800 plum trees. They also have this beautiful exhibit of traditional Hina Dolls. Oh, and here's a super important tip. During the festival, the garden is open every single day. No, oops, it's Wednesday closers to worry about.
Now, the plums are amazing for sure, but don't think this place is a one-trick pony. This garden has something beautiful to offer in every single season. So once the plums are done, spring rolls in from April to May with the Fresh Greenery Festival. I mean, the color of those new leaves is just, wow, so vibrant. Then you've got autumn in November with the Autumn Leaves Festival, the Keio Matsuri, when the whole place just lights up in fiery reds and golds. And of course, no matter when you go, the peaceful vibe of the traditional Japanese buildings is always there.
All right, so you're probably thinking, I want to go, right? Let's talk about the practical stuff, because planning your visit is actually super easy.
So, how do you get there? Simple. You're just going to hop on the Keio Line train and get off at Mogusaen Station. From there, it's a nice scenic 10-minute walk up to the garden. But, and this is a fantastic pro tip, that walk is up a pretty steep hill. So if you want to save your energy for the garden itself, a great little hack is to grab a short taxi from one of the bigger nearby stations like Saseki Sakugo Oka or Takahata Fudo. Much easier on the legs.
And just a couple last details you'll want to know before you head out. They're open from 9 to 5, though they close a little earlier at 4:30 in November and December. The garden is usually closed on Wednesdays and for the New Year's holidays. But remember what I said, during festivals they're open every day. And this is a big one. There is no visitor parking at all, so you'll definitely want to use public transportation.
And look, before you go, you absolutely have to check out their official website. This is where you'll find the most up-to-date info, and you can even check the bloom status in real time, so you can time your visit perfectly. It's an awesome resource, so be sure to take a look.
So, there it is, Keio Mogusaen.
It's more than just a garden, it's a piece of living history, a splash of seasonal color, and a true sanctuary right next to one of the busiest cities on Earth. So really, the only question is, when are you going to go discover your moment of peace?